Testing. Hello. Hello, everybody. All right. I think I'm set up here, okay? Let me know when you get in. We have quite a bit today. I think 28 different videos to go through. So that'll take quite a while. Yo, what's up, Gio? I got your video in there. Good to go. So we will begin shortly because I have so much to do. It's been an awesome winter break for me. I've been literally just screaming through productivity work. So getting stuff done. How's it going, Bryson? Yo, good luck. Good luck on that red sling. This is cool. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, make sure you check out the Dojo v Dojo ODC. Go to the front page of the Drill Dojo. Check that out. It's what we're doing instead of a routine review. So me and Andres got together and decided we're going to go head to head and pit our dojos against each other. But it's open for everybody. I don't want people to think that they have to win. That's really a routine review stream with just a little bit of extra for it. So it's just a minute 15 to minute 45. It's supposed to be like middle from like present to present, right? So no report in, no report out. Skip all that middle mumbo jumbo, and we'll go straight do sequencing. Just show me your cool stuff. Should be really fun. We'll give it a couple minutes for people to pop in here. What'd you guys get for Christmas? What's the coolest stuff? Drill related or not? Who got a Switch 2? Who got a PlayStation 5? Who got a drill rifle? Anyone get a sword? We'll get going here pretty shortly. We got something like 27. Pull this up. Let's see. I don't know how much you guys... Let me pull over my OBS here. All right, so red sling today, we got 15. Maroon sling, we got 5. Green sling is 7. No blue and 1 black sling submission. Let me double check and make sure we got Nava, Nico, Kane, Zevler, Boshu, Jackson, and Gio. No dupes. Cool. So we got a dupe there. Okay, cool, not bad. Just one duplicate. So 14 plus 5 is 19, plus 7 is 26. 27, not 28. Whew. We do have a black sling, yes. You got your Daytona expenses paid and a little bit of money. That's awesome. You're going to want to save all the money you can between now and Daytona so you can buy stuff. Like, that's where everything is sold. Zevler, I got yours. No requests today. I'm just going to power through. No requests today. I know. Everyone wants to know how they get it graded. I just want to... So I have 1,000 different things. Okay. I started teaching at a JRTC as a long-term sub. But I'm still maintaining my position with Glendale and Drill Dojo. So basically, for the last week, I've just been like grinding out Glendale work. And I want to do a lot more in the next week. So that way I can keep up with both of them and give them my attention as needed. So this is my only opportunity until spring break to catch up, to get ahead really on Drill Dojo stuff. So that's why we're going to power through this so I can get right back to the other stuff. What up? How's it going, Top? Thumb injury, brutal. Thumb injury, brutal. It's Lake Mary High School. Very cool school. Really enjoying it. Like having a really, really good time. Yeah, I was actually like, I'm like hoping school starts up again. If that's any indication. No tenure, good luck. Yep, thumb injury. You got 07s for all the thumb injuries out there. Oh, that's... All right, let's get going. We're going to jump in. We're going to just power through these. So I want to do like 3 or 4 at a time before jumping into chat. So you guys have fun down there. Talk about all the cool Christmas stuff. We're going to give our attention to Logan Z.
Double aerial.
Good double. Logan, make sure, I don't generally take facial bearing penalties. Make sure your mouth is closed when you're drilling. All right. Hand pin, a little bit loose by the side, and I think a little bit away from the side. Yeah, a little bit loose, a little bit away. That was good. Slight angle. You found your hand pin, so that's good. So you're going to take a moderate for distance from the body. It took a long time to get there. And then actually it closed up just fine, so that's good. A little bit awkward on the grip there. You can see a little pace change as it almost slipped out of grip. But I liked it. Honestly, a lot better than a lot of people fare there. No penalty on the foot stop. Good right hand drag, no penalty. That was really smooth, no penalty. Okay, step out. I'm going to take a moderate for that. No penalty. Great job bringing it back in. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 points. Perfect. Logan, congratulations. Let me clear my back end. All right, Logan, you have passed full. See, and all right, got you in there. Next up, we got Ashton Leon. Good luck. Good, no penalty. Good, no penalty. I like the tape job. Well, let's take a closer look there. I definitely see the eyes flickering up there. So you're going to take the major on looking and the minor for the angle here. That's kind of a moderate. I'll keep it at minor. The angle just kind of drips in front of your eyes there. Dang it. I take it back. It doesn't look like you're looking at it, but it does look super awkward. So we're going to do a moderate. We'll call it there. You take a moderate for the rifle spinning on the wrong axis as you're doing that house whip. Good. I'd like to see your hand pin though. Good drag. Nice hand pin. All right. Catching by the sling is either major or double major. Sling instead of rifle, just a major. Fair enough. It was a clean sling catch. Handpin stays in, footwork stays solid. That's good. A little awkward there. I think it's slightly over guided into place. You didn't trust it to rotate around. All right, easy peasy. Yep, I take it. Okay. Take a moderate on catch angle and a minor for secondary adjustment after the catch. Cool. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's going to be an 87. Congratulations. Ashton, you have passed with tenure. Passed with tenure. Perfect. So that brings us to Zach, and then I'll check chat after Zach. So this is Zach's second attempt, it looks like. Okay. Keeping your hand up here is going to be that major. That's raptor calling. Good adjustment on the catch there. A little janky. I'd like to see more commitment by the butt plate swinging up, but you avoid the big penalty there. That was good. No penalty. Okay, good. I don't think I want to take a penalty here. I'm going to take a minor for the rifle landing, not like flat across. That was super good. No penalty there. Also very good. I like their comfort. Good. No penalty. Good. Also very comfortable. Okay. Heavily over guided. You'll definitely want to trust that a lot more. Okay. As the rifle's in the air, check your hand pin here. So you know, 1 for hand being open and yeah, we're going to take a major for distance from the body. You definitely want that to be pinned by your side there. All right, Zach, congratulations. You're going to pass with tenure. Let's find out. 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, another 87. Perfect. So I look forward to seeing another red sling submission when you got it. Really, if you just clean up the shoulder toss, you'll be good to go there. Move down. All right. Reminder in chat, no requests today. Let me see what's going on, though. Passed with tenure. All right. No queue today. Ugh. Good luck with the surgery eventually. You know, taking a little bit break definitely helps. If you just kind of get comfortable with where you're already got going on, like, it kind of just comes together at the end. Maroon's designed to trip you up. So don't feel too bad about like feeling like you're stuck on Maroon. It is designed to slow you down. It is the biggest jump in the whole curriculum. Cool. Yeah. Work on the doubles and work your way up for sure. Yeah, I'm excited for the solos. I'm not doing any previews on the solo stuff, so if you got any ODC stuff you want to submit, I'm really excited to do that stream. Good, no penalty. Okay, moderate on angle for the catch there. Definitely want to use your two hands if you can't get that right. That was good, no penalty. That was good, no penalty. Good hand pin, good footwork, no penalty. That was good, no penalty. All right, we're cruising through. Well, we'll take a moderate for that. Okay, a little loss of hand pin, a little over torquing, no big deal. Heels off the ground. And a little bit of reaching. Cool. Yeah, easy. 92 is a good score. David, you kept it easy for me. Well done. No tenure. You can move straight to Maroon. Is pass. That brings us to Evan Hughes. Good. Strong stop there. Good. I like it. Strong control, good hand pin, good footwork. Little angle. How big a momentum stop was it? I'm going to cut the difference between major and moderate because it was a pretty big stop, but it wasn't a full stop, but it was kind of a full stop. We'll just split the difference there. Good. 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 Yep. All right. 96. Good job, Evan. So that's passed, no tenure, and you are super solid, good to go. Passed. Cool. Picardo. Good luck.
Double air.
Good.
Double side toss, horizontal cap.
Good.
Hell's whip.
Good.
OTH single spin, no looking.
Big angle. Let's see, did it cut 45? All right.
Single BTB.
Didn't cut 45, so you'll avoid the major. Good, no penalty.
Foot stop or BTB foot stop.
Good.
Right-handed drag.
Good.
Rotor roll from half move. Double right shoulder.
Over guided into place. You really want to hit the right shoulder on that one, and like that's it. Heels off the ground.
Double side toss, BTB power catch.
Slight angle. Cool. 2, 3, 4, 5. 95. Picardo, well done. Another full qual. No tenure. Qualified. Good to go. Passed. Let me check a message I just got. Cool. All right, Shane, you're up. All right, if you were going for vertical angle, you missed it by a bit. It looks moderate. You definitely got to commit to like a deeper angle, either straight flat or straight vertical. That was good side toss though. That was good. That was good. That was good. Okay. Hand pin very loose and traveled away from the side there. All right. You kept your hand closed, but you did hit raptor claw up at the top there. That's like a flinching away from it. You really want to avoid that. That was really good on the right foot control, but again, watch your hand pin there. Loose and traveled away from the side. One of the more solid rifle tosses I've seen for right shoulder though, so you should feel pretty good about that. That was really good too. No penalty. That was within margin, no penalty. Let's see, 2, 4, 8, 10. Very nice. Yeah, it feels to me like you're ready to move on, Shane. So that was really good. All right. Let's see what chat's up to. Blue is absolutely the hardest. Black sling is kind of like show me what you got. But blue sling is kind of like you got the fundamentals, man, and you got them really good. Yeah, it's a strength check. Quint is a strength check. Gio will be in the stream today, yeah. No way. Andre's roll is not the scariest thing. You just gotta trust. You gotta trust that what you gotta do is like find the balance point and then just kind of really get comfy with the balance point, you know? Solid, no penalty. Good luck, Terry, by the way. Solid, no penalty. Slight angle. You hit your hand pins during the trick. Little slip up there. But in the setup, you're not. Make sure that's always a habit. Missed your hand pin there. Feet angle. That was good, but your hand pin slipped in front of your body before heading back to your side. That was good. I think your hand pin was probably wrong, but I couldn't see it on video, so you're good. Take a look at that again. Good. Feet was good. Hand pin opens on the catch. That's fine. And I think just the rifle spins on wrong axis. Okay. Hand pin, you see it's open and by your side. Or I guess like in front of your body. But the actual roll over the shoulder wasn't too bad. There you're going to take, say moderate. All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Another 90. Merry Christmas, everybody. That is, I think, extra lucky because this was a tenure break. Congratulations, Terry. You have officially broken tenure. Jump from an 80 to a 90 in 1 month. Well done. You'll keep your old date, so you'll have to scroll down a little bit before you get there. But Terry is past. Actually, you are broke tenure. Tegan. Let's do it. Great. No penalty. Very good. Very good. I like it. I like it. Good. This is clean. All right. I don't like the reaching for it here. So you're going to take hand open and like majorly away from body there. Hit that hand pin for sure, for sure. Good. I think it's going to be another major. Okay. Cool. The weirdest 91 I've ever gotten, but you did it. No tenure. It was like nothing up till the very end. Tegan, that was really good. Also a tenure break. Well done. You really, really put in the effort on that one. From 82 to 91. Good job. Broke tenure. Ratan from Blackman High School. Ooh, cool tape job. Oh, I remember this one. It's a really cool tape job. 'Cause it looks really neat when it spins. All right, so loss of balance with the step is a major. Hits the body and loses some momentum as a moderate. Yeah, probably should have restarted from there. That's okay. You're gonna take the major for looking at it, and you're gonna take no penalty for angle. It looked a little weird on the start, but it evened out. That was good, no penalty. That was great. Rifle spun on wrong axis. Okay, close. You're gonna take the major for stepping. This is looking very aesthetic on the penalties. And hand open and away from body. I'm gonna give you 2 points to keep the aestheticism instead of 1 and 1. But really, it's 1 for the hand being open, 1 for being in front of your body. But I don't want to break up the pattern. Not gonna lie. Hits the body and loses momentum. We'll break the pattern now. All right. That was good. And then the step. Loss of balance resulting in a small step. We'll take a moderate there. Good. No penalty. Yeah, there's one more. Cool. No penalty on it, though. Now. Good. Oh, man. Let's see. 6, 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay. So that's 78. It doesn't pass today. That's okay. I'd never really feel bad if they don't pass anymore, because that means next month if you hit 90 or above, it's exactly the same. Doesn't slow progress at all. So, congratulations, you... Actually, not congratulations. You got to submit next month, but it's not really a big deal. Because I forgot to keep up with this. Broke tenure. Okay. Did I miss anybody here? Okay, no. Okay. Got it. All right. Ratan, you did really good. Definitely that poor start really kicked you out. Take that out. And you would have hit your 84, right? So definitely if you think you're going to take a major at the very start, just restart it. Take the video again. All right, we got 4 more. Let me catch up with chat. I always wanted somebody to take all of their slings, every qualification that they did, and like make a little movie out of it. Put them all back to back and show, like, you know, January of 2023 white sling certification, this February of 2023 yellow sling certification, and like really like put together a video that was like everything that they did, the failures included. That's what I want people to do. And then if someone does that, if someone's black sling certified and they do that, I'll host an independent drill. If it's just the videos and the progress, I will put it on independent drill Dojo. I'll put it right up on the channel. Well, Merry Christmas, Weston. Absolutely got to get the NGA. Hey! Happy 1 year of drill. All right. Last 4 of red sling. Gabriel, good luck. Good, no penalty. Good, no penalty. Oh, that's perfect. Love to see that. Slide angle. That was good. Handpin was a little bit slow to find its home. Good. Good. I dig it. Side angle. Good. Yeah, easy pass. Easy pass. Oh, wow. Oh, no. 2 submissions just this month. Okay, I was like, didn't qualify last time. This is just second submission. Perfect. All right, that is a past live stream. Easy. Elijah, good luck.
OTH single, no looking.
Good.
Shoulder roll from half beat.
Bit of a panic there. And you can see in the hand pin sliding away.
Single BTV power catch.
Okay. Angle's gonna, popped up and down a
Double
little
right
bit.
shoulder
Rifle
toss.
landed sideways. Good hand pin, good
Double
structure. No penalty. Good.
Double side toss, horizontal catch.
A lot more comfort showing through now.
Toss whip.
Okay, awkward
Single
setup.
BTV flow catch. I didn't even follow you in that one. I'll be honest.
Looked fine on first, so I'll allow the
I'm
second.
gonna have you do that again.
Cameraman's fault, so no
Single
big deal.
BTV flow catch.
Okay, that one went a little worse anyways, so we'll take the penalties here. Alright, so right there, we're going to take the penalty on the hand being open. And that's quite a bit of distance from the body. And quite a bit of lean.
All right. Foot stop. Right-handed drag.
A little bit guided into place. That I feel like that could have had a lot more impact. That was good. No penalty.
Tee. That's all.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 88 out of 100. Cool. Not bad. You're going to pass with tenure. Oh, my computer is starting to lag. Uh-oh. Cool. Is there anything I can close out of that? X, please. Close, please. I think my computer might crash today. Don't save. Hopefully that helps. Empty out trash. All right, fingers crossed that we don't crash today. Weston, good luck. Slight angle, no penalty, but should be fixed. Same with that, slight angle, no penalty, should be fixed. Very, very minor. Definitely videotape yourself from the outside and see how you like it. No penalty on that, that was pretty solid. Slight angle, not enough to make a penalty. That's gonna, seems like a trend here. All right, cool. You came in with that one there. So, hand pin open, hand pin away from body. A little awkward footwork. Cool. That's all we'll take. Good. No penalty. Good. That was good on the trust, but this hand started freaking out. Hand definitely open and away from body. I think that's enough to warrant a moderate. Cool. I'm about it. Full step. That's going to be a major. Hand pin wide open. And quite a bit away from the body there. Definitely felt panicky on that. Okay, hand pin, wide open, travels pretty far from the body. Cool. Looks like the hand pin got you in the most trouble here. 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 84 out of 100. Definitely you're ready to pass red sling for sure. So I like this a lot. But you're going to take tenure because your rifle precision is good. Now I need you to pull your mind down to your body and start thinking about how that hand pin kind of comes into place. All right, pass with tenure. Last red sling, we're going to do Gavin, and then we'll move on to maroon. Good. Great stop. Good. Also great stop. Rifle control was on point. Good. Great hose whip. Ooh, good angle. This is solid. Knocked over my mic. Hold on. Handpin never looks like it finds its home. And it looks a little bit loose to me. Good, no penalty. Good, no penalty. Nice. Gavin, I want you to sign up for the Dojo v Dojo competition. I'm going to see how you string these together. Slight angle. This was a great call. Solid. Very solid all around. Ooh, 10-year break? It was a 10-year break from September. Your effort has paid off, Gavin. Awesome. That is broke tenure. Well done. Yeah, we definitely, I know we did that live and it was cool. We definitely should have filmed it. If you need a maroon sling submission, you can submit. I'll give it a score. You're still on green slings, so we can get you an official maroon score on a stream. That's fine. Yeah, what up, Wyatt? All right, let me use the restroom. We're going in order today. 5 maroons, 7 greens, and 1 black sling. I'll be right back. All right, cool. Let's get going on maroon sling. Mahadio, start with you. Good luck. Okay, little springing in the legs. That was good. That was good. Good. Changes coming to skip drill next year. Heads up, be aware. Skip drill will be changing sometime, probably after Daytona next year. It will be requiring all 3 variants. So if you're slated for maroon sling after May, get ready. Good. This is solid. This is a 10-year break, right? It is a 10-year break. Okay, we're going to take a small step out. Tenure system's been awesome, I gotta say. I'm consistently happy with the videos that come on tenure breaks. Okay, hit you. High loss of balance. Good catch though. Rifle just straight up stopped, and that was nice. It looks like he's sad right now. I know he's like thinking, but it looks like he's like, oh, I can't believe I took a step. I got this. No, no, no. I got this. There's one more trick, right? Actually, this is it. I remember now. Yep. Cool. Michael, you made it. Tenure break. You will keep your... you were almost at expiration anyways, but well done. A lot of tenure breaks today. 13. There you go. Broke tenure. Cool. Sean, good luck.
Drill vert stop. Skip drill.
All right, catch angle off center. Good. Very good. Very good. Nice. Nice clean control. I like that a lot. Little catch angle. Strong control though. I'm about it. I thought you were going to pull it in. Let's see here. All right. Catch angle. Step. Yeah. Good. Nice. Very clean. Aren't I dig it? That was a nice qualification. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sean, you have a full qualification. Well done. Scored 90. That is a pass. Moving on to Luke. Luke, good luck. Good. No penalty. Good. No penalty. Almost a penalty. I thought about it. Good. Still good? Was that 5? Yeah, 5 exactly. Cool. Good. All right. Only thing I saw is that this hand pin on this side consistently was open every single time you threw it. Very nice. Catch angle. That was good. That was good. That was good. Easy. Luke, you're going to pass with the 98. That brings us to Joaquin. What am I forgetting? All right. Joaquin, good luck.
Typical stuff.
Good. Good. Good.
That was done double exit 3 times.
Kind of same thing as the last one. Your hand pin on this side kept popping out. Santino was pretty good. The catch was a little off. Give me a second here. Something's... Yeah, most Santinos are going to be flat there. So you're going to take a moderate on catch angle. Good.
Triple side toss.
Okay, moderate on the stutter step. Good catch angle. Good. I like the hand pin. You even snuck that in there. That was good. Very good. Spontaneous commitment to the knee. Not the biggest fan of it. Cool. All right, 2, 4, 6, easy pass. There we go. All right. With a score of 94, Joaquin, congratulations. And Hardy. Let's see it. Good, no penalty. Good control. No penalty. Good. All clean. A little bit of miscatch on the last one, but not a big deal. Good, no penalty. Let me make sure the footstep. Okay, occurred after. All right, you're gonna take the double major for not sticking the tomahawk. Make sure you read the little icons that pop up near the tricks for special penalty assessments. Good, no penalty. Good. I like that. I think your hand pin could have come in a little bit tighter, or really at all. I'm not sure if the lag is on your end or mine. Looks like yours here. All right, so that should be at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to split the difference here because it's slightly above flat. You kind of like lift it up. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to let you have that 90 for sure. You're ready to move on. Your biggest penalty came from the not understanding the single tomahawk. So definitely going to kind of let that one slide. That was a really good qualification. Full pass. Do you think some tricks to be perceived as easier if put on a different sling level? Like if we put TSC BTB flow on green, it'd be seen as easier? I think so. There's so the problem with the setup as it is like I've more or less kind of organized it in like how I think people should learn it. But the thing is that people will, so it's more of like an organization of advancement through the curriculum more than difficulty, because everyone's going to have their different assessment of difficulty level, right? So there are some people who are like cross planes are so easy, and there's some people who are like cross planes are impossible, right? So you'll find kind of everywhere like a red sling driller will be able to do a single green sling trick, right? And just because like that's the pipeline that's easiest for them. Maybe they're really good at aerials, and so the quad aerial is not a big deal because they're already like muscular, but like a J hook was going to be a really big problem for them, right? So the difficulty is more or less my best gauge for how you should progress as you're learning, right? So think of the difficulty levels a little bit more of these tricks have prerequisites that you'll find earlier. And if you're following the stuff from earlier, you'll be able to get here easier. That's kind of more like they correlate relatively well to the general population, but like everyone has their different assessment of difficulty. When I first made the curriculum, I put Andres roll as like, it was green sling, but it was before there was red and maroon sling. So it was a jump. It was white, yellow, orange, green, blue, black. And I think I put Andres roll at orange sling or green sling. I was like, this is an early level trick. I want more people to do it. I'm going to put it earlier in the curriculum. It's not an aerial. So like trust, right? It's just an evolution of essentially waterfall, right? It is literally waterfall Andres roll. I got a ton of flack for that. And it's because I find Andres rolls so easy, whereas everyone else finds them very difficult, right? So think of it more like that. I'm excited about how much everything's growing. Trying to scan and catch up on chat here. You're welcome. Different contexts. I find I learn stuff really like much easier with friends, and it's because there's a certain boldness that comes with showing off. So it probably just having people around makes a big difference on like confidence. All right. The final 8 videos. We'll do 4 green sling videos and then 3 green sling videos, and I'll check chat between those. And then we got the black sling. We will start with Nava. This a tenure break? This is a tenure break. We need a score of 90. Nava, good luck. All right, on the catch there, we're going to take a... So this isn't double rising sun, right? So the double rising sun means it should come in as a rising sun. You're overthrowing this by a half because that's how a regular rising sun will end. And you're kind of just collecting it on the far side. So we're going to take... it's really close. You get the thumb pop. You just don't get the second part. So we're going to take a moderate there. I'm cool with that. I'm definitely thinking about major, but like the thumb pop is like 3/4 of what I want you to get out of it. That was good. That was good. That was good. Well, a little unstable at the end. That was good. Good. Okay. Kind of a lunging grab for it. And on the catch, kind of a angled catch. That's fine. We're going to take... House whips are going to be underhand only in 2026, so heads up there. Like handshake catches. Otherwise, good. 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 All right, that'll break tenure. Well done, Nava. All right, change of plans. I gotta give my dog medication, so give me 1 second. I give her a Ritz cracker with peanut butter, and I just gotta make sure she eats the pill that's hidden in it. Good girl. Good girl. All right. There you go. All right, she good. Nico, you're up. I'll show you my dog real quick. Then we'll get going. Oh, she's drinking water. I'll show you before the stream. She's the best. Sure, why not? No, only if I can get Naraya for a full instructional. There'll be stuff added here soon. I don't have too many specifics, but I am gonna do a little bit of ads. So I want Black Sling to encompass a few more things outside of the community. So I want things like you can get a half a point if you currently hold a record from Naraya's like flow record library stuff like that. All right. Anyways, Nico, I gotta add Nava broke tenure. All right. All right, so the palm pop, you're gonna take that same penalty because I really want the thumb pop there. Great, little bend in the knees. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. 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 A lot of comfort. He needs a second rifle. The pink and green goes hard. It's a good color scheme. It's hyper underutilized. Cool. Yeah, Nico, that was great. That was also a 10-year break from August. You've been working on that since August. You went from 81 to a 97. Well done, Nico. You keep your date, and that'll be important. You'll find out why that's important later. You'll keep your date from the first submission. So, broke tenure. Great tenure break. Cool. That brings us to Kane Vo from Norwich University. If you guys are interested in drilling after high school, check out Norwich University. Highly, highly recommend. Great university out there. There's just a little fumble in there. Call it for what it is. Like your drill hall. Kind of little bob, a little bend in the knees kind of action there. Good. A little unsure. We got a lot of stutter stepping there. Catch angle is going to be low. Double check catch angle in full speed. Yep. I like your position of port. Norwich always has a great port position. Good. Super solid. No penalty. A little uncertain with the footwork. Super inefficient. All right. Stutter step. And hand pin, maybe hand pin. Take a look at that on your own. I can't tell definitively. It looks like it's behind you a little bit. All right, little hop. It's gonna have to be a major. I do love two rifle mechanics. Cool. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14 points of penalty. That's going to be an 86 out of 100. Congratulations, Kane. You got your green sling. With tenure, so you need to put a little bit more work in. Clean up some of these errors. But this was not a tenure break, so this is a full-on qualification earned. Well done. Or, well, sorry. It's with tenure. 86. Cool, that's in there. All right, pass with tenure. Last one, then I'll catch up with chat. Zevler, are you here? At Zevler. If you're out there, I know you're really excited to watch your qualification. You're up next. I'll give it a second. I'm going to stop here and check chats in case you're not around. So, wishing well was posted on April 1st, if that gives you any indication. Can you describe it to me? Nope. Too hard to explain. Statistically, Jupacabra's up there. Not a lot of people go for that. Whirly gig, I think, is a little bit harder. I've never done a whirly gig. 900 psychotic. I've seen Just Psycho and Trace Simmons do it. So that's probably... Those two are tied for number of people I've ever seen do it. I don't know if I can tell you what a whirly gig is yet. After Daytona, we'll see if it's used. I got to post all these secret ones that people are sitting on. It's time. I've got a bunch I've been sitting on. It's time. Okay, so you guys know what a whirly gig is. Whirly gig. Trash boat's the TSE 540. Yep. To be fair, I think I'm the only person to ever done trash boats, so maybe that's the hardest. Yeah, so if you get blue sling, if you get tenure, you get the sling. That's your time to get the sling. The Lazarus is only posted on my TikTok. It is a 540 crossplane aerial. So you know a death aerial is just a crossplane aerial, so it's a 180. A Lazarus is a death aerial with another body term in there. It's called a Lazarus because it's a death aerial, and then you come back around again. You guys already know what the whirly gig is, so I can say it. It's a Rising Sun triple exit 540 BTB flow catch. Cool. Zevler, good luck. All the way from Singapore. Nice. Great catch. Nice. No penalty. Slight angle. Very nice. Little angle. Good. Angle. Rifle spinning on wrong axis. Positive control attain though. Hand position's in the wrong place for the catch there. You want it more like down or sideways, and you kind of caught it a little too high. So I'm going to give a minor there because you weren't really waiting for it. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No need to be worried at all. Sava, congratulations. Full pass. Turn your brake. No, first qual, but you've submitted a lot for this, so well done. That is full pass. Boshu, good luck. Nice, no penalty. I like the floppy end of the rifle. Good. Did that hit you? Yeah, that's a run ender if in full weight. That's a trip to the hospital with a full weight. All right. We'll just give it a major and move on. We'll have to give it a double major. That's a pretty big one. Good. Good. Hold on. I can't, man. Right? Watch up here. All right. Moving on. I know it snapped and you taped it and it's staying on. That was really good footwork. Props on that. That looked kind of magical. Nice continuum flow into the back ninja. Skills are there, man. Your composure with it's phenomenal. Good. Handpin stays in place. The catch under the leg is tight. All right, I'm about it. A little bit awkward on like the catch. Yeah, I mean that's a full ninja. That happens so fast though. All right, cool. 93. And the only reason it was that low was because you hit yourself. So, well done. There was a lot that I liked in there. So, that is full pass. All right, Jackson, Lily, and then it's Etche's turn. Jackson, good luck. Okay, a little tap tap on the catch. Good throw, good catch. Very nice. Good. Okay. Catch angle's a little off and the lean away was a little exaggerated. Good full ninja. Nice. Very good. Very good. Okay, loss of hand pin a little further back. Cool. That is 95. Is that a 10-year break, Jackson? I think it is, right? Yes. 10-year break from September. Excellent job. All right. Yeah, I got a video of Cosmic Flirting, and I got to drop that. All the major, huge 2-point tricks, they'll be, those videos will come early 2026. I don't know if I'll ever, it was such like a weird day for me. I was just feeling it, and I did it, so. I will hope I can do it again one day. Slinky barrel would be funny. Like a slinky bayonet. I wonder if that would look any sort of good. It'd probably be terrible. All right, Gio. Everyone's counting on you. Tenure. I know I've missed a couple people on the list here. Sorry if I missed you today. There's many things to update all at once, so my apologies. That does bring us to Giovanni Echevara. And then there'll be one more after him. This is for first qualification, so anything above an 80 gets it. All right, we got heels off the ground and catch angle a little off there. Good, no penalty. Good, no penalty. Little lean forward on the catch. And it's a little bit carried in on the catch. Very like forced into place. Good full ninja, except you lose balance and take the step. I thought for sure you'd take a penalty there, and really, I'm going to give it to you. What an awkward way to catch that. It's like at margin and at margin, but it never crosses margin for penalty. That was really deep along the barrel to catch that, so well done. That felt like it was going to be clean, and then it kind of wasn't. You kind of like gave up on it at the last second. It's just like a lazy kind of catch in. Lose a big step. It was a little bit low. There was just a lot of little things that popped into it. That was good. That felt confident. Okay, heels off the ground. Stutter step. Handpin stays put though, that's good. Okay, low catch. Very sad Statue of Liberty, you know what I mean? Like the torch at the side. No. Little bit low on the catch. Definitely want that to be like a higher or straight across level catch there. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Gio, congratulations. You passed with tenure. By 1 point. You'll get your sling when school starts back up. But, yep, you'll need to go through a whole tenure break. That was close. For black sling, it does not matter how you get the height on it, as long as you get the height. I don't track penalties for needing all of your body to be thrust into it in order to get the height, so you can get your feet off the ground. All right, that's it for green. Pass with tenure. That's it for blues. We have one black sling, and I got to tell you, it's pretty good. I'm not worried about this one at all. So white gold, are you in here? You get 4 free major penalties, and I don't think you're going to use a single one. So black sling is a little bit different. If someone's got Wyatt's information, give him a ping. We're going to wait for him to show up. Should be super straightforward unless I miss something on my preview. But for black sling, if you guys can see, you only get 5 points for majors. Okay. If you're waiting for Wyatt Gold to arrive, check out the Dojo v Dojo tab here at the ODC and read some of the stuff on the ODC. Go sign up. It's $2 for entry fee. It's literally just friction for the sake of being friction. Okay, cool. Wyatt. Good luck. Only majors count, and majors count for 5 points each. Cool trick categories. Everything's showing up on stream okay, right? I'll wait for... Yeah, looks good on the back end. Super clean. Little hop. We'll count it as a major. The hopping and then hitting the foot, I think that counts as a major. Let me... Yeah. All right. 1 major. 4 majors pass, 5 majors fail. Commitment to power stance. No big deal. Just some casual triple skips. Good? Good? Yeah. Get some pulse back in your hands. Nice. Great catch. Yep. I'm about it. No problems here. Well earned. from me. Well done, Wyatt. Congratulations. Let's take a look on the back end here. So Wyatt, you earned your black sling today. You earned your blue sling in June. Yeah, June 1st. And waited out tenure. So we didn't even get a tenure break. You just waited out tenure. We got a green sling back in February of this year. Let's take a look. 2024. You tried green sling in 2024, but you got your maroon back in October of 2024. So maroon to black sling was 14 months of effort. Red sling back in August 2024. Orange sling back in July 2024. Yellow and white all on the same day. So, I mean, that's sick. I got to tell you, when I made the Drill Dojo, I thought it would take 8 years for people to make black sling. And that was just because where we were at the community. And now, in 1.5 years, you bounced from white sling to black sling. And it looks pretty organic in your development here. So, I mean, that's it. Like, it takes a year or two now to get black sling certified, which is nuts. Why? Congratulations. You have passed the live stream. We'll get you your black sling in the mail, and make sure we'll have a black sling as well in the Drill Dojo booth that you can pick up before you compete. You'll be able to get that for free every Daytona for the rest of your Daytona life, as long as you're competing in Nationals or WDC. Gold, let's go. W Wyatt in the chat. Santiago, let's take a look. Yeah, must have glitched out. Santiago, I don't have anything from you. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it glitches out. Let me check my Google Drive in the back end and see if I can't maybe find it. There's like 2 emails that get sent. Maybe you only got the one. Let me... where is it? Uploader. So you'll get the one that says it's uploaded, but the real one that counts is the one that I send that says you'll be in the live stream, or you'll, you know, get certified or whatever. Yeah, it just never got uploaded. Sometimes that happens. Go ahead and submit for the next stream. And then you'll get an email from me after I review it saying that everything worked out perfectly. If it's red sling and above. If it's below red sling, you should get an email real quick. Ah, that's really cool. I thought about doing a major for the kneeling catch. It wasn't going to make a difference, so I didn't bother. I mean, that's the real reason. It wasn't going to make a difference, so I didn't bother doing any majors. The catch itself was so solid as well that I gave you credit for just the style of it. Calling it personal style is fine. Didn't matter. I'd have done a lot more thinking if it was like on the cusp. And then I would have let it go as style. I mean, that's really what I lean toward is it was a style choice. And it's a cool style choice because if you miss that, like, you like bruise the back of your calf for like the next month. Siptar, yeah. No, so Wyatt, you can start working on it, but you won't be able to submit this until after you graduate. But if you scroll all the way down, so if you go to Black Sling page, let me get this kind of scrunched up here. How's this showing up? little bit tighter. All right, so if you scroll all the way down, you'll actually find this black Dan level sling. And if you click that, it'll take you to your final challenge. So a little secret here for you, Wyatt. You can start working for it. It's actually 10 tricks graded. This list will get updated a little bit soon. It's for Dan levels. And their whole Dan level, you're going to want to start working this after you graduate. All right, this is how you earn your degrees of sling. So if you are black sling and you didn't know that there's one more challenge for you, I don't publicize it often. The only people who have done it is Jackson, Andrew Katz, Ivan Manriquez, and myself. And you can actually, if you want to, you can watch my video from 2021 where I did it just to make sure that it was going to work. And so, yeah, that's where you'll find that. Golden tricks. So if you go back, so I'll show you just a tiny bit of like history, right? If you go to YouTube and you look up a guy named Rick Caldwell and you look at this 2009 World Championship solo, okay? So Rick Caldwell was like the pinnacle of tricks in 2009. Like this was like first competitive instance of like flying Floridian and stuff. And so you'll see a lot of his stuff where it's like triple OTHs, you know, in 2009, like this was like far above and beyond what anyone else was doing. Cut to today, where almost all of those tricks fall into the Blue Sync curriculum. Okay. And there's been a whole category of tricks built above that for black sling. A lot of these, I debuted sextuples in 2016. Gozo was really big with his quad shoulder toss in like 2012. Zycotic debuted Zycotic in like 2014, 2015. Like all of this was built in the last 15 years. And what's ended up happening is like, it doesn't stop. The trash boat was made like, well, it was technically made like 15 years ago, but like I only have the video from like last year. Cosmic Viridian from like last year. Octuple was only done out of competition 3 years ago. Whirly Gig 2 years ago. Lazarus 2 years ago. Right? So there's this like next level of black sling that's being developed in real time. And so what the gold level tricks are basically like 1.5-ish, 2-ish point tricks that are like, there's a tier above black sling now, which is why it used to be black sling used to be like just do 6 tricks from the following list. And now it's like, well, these are black sling tricks, but if you can go above and beyond that, you deserve extra credit for that. So now it's secure 6 points instead of just doing 6 tricks. So if you just do these 3 tricks, then like you can earn your black sling on 3 tricks alone, right? Well, you have to have a 540 in there. So let's say these 3 tricks, right? So that's kind of what the gold tricks in the trick library is like designed to encompass, is like what's above black sling. Golden's like the new height of the height tricks. That's what's kind of gold sling is. There's no gold sling, but like if you go to the trick library, for those of you that didn't know, the trick library got updated. The gold level tricks are like the stuff that's like fresh to the scene. Kyle Leary's sick. Whirly Gig is a 540. That's right. You are correct. So I'll be returning with tricks when school starts up again, so second week of January. And I've got a slate of videos all ready to go that are not trick related, that are just Glendale related. So you're going to see a little bit. You're going to see like probably a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Friday posting every week from here through Daytona. That'll be my guess. Behind the heads do have to be added to the library. I can do them. What the first thing I want to do is go through every single sling trick that's like on a curriculum and redo all of those before hitting up all the stuff that like needs to be added. So NGA kits are sick. I have an NGA kit that I use all the time. Get the NGA kit. If you've got a stock already, get the NGA kit. If you don't have a stock, check out the dojo shop. This Drill America, New Guard America Glenfield drill rifle, literally so awesome. I love this one. It's a full-on NGA stock, so it's not going to break, with golden parts. It's an NGA kit already pre-built, so you don't have to do any work to it. If you get the NGA kits on its own, you got to do a ton of work to build it. This guy is sick, and it's the only way to get the gold parts too. Yo, what's up, Damien? Welcome to the end of the stream. You want to get the 8 pounds rifle, it's possible to get it in all black. Yeah, Shane, so what you want to do is at the dojo shop, what you want is going to be a New Guard America high impact drill stock for demilitarized 1903s. You're going to get the top stock black and the base stock black. Okay, so that's going to be 125 on the stock. Then you're going to take this NGA kit and you're going to get the large black NGA kit. That's going to run you $209.95. So add those together. 309, 310, 320, 330, 335 plus taxes and shipping. So you'll even save 60-ish bucks, 55 or something from the gold kit, and you'll get the all black. And that's really what you want. The NGA kit's going to come in pieces. You're going to have to build it, which isn't that big of a deal, since if you check... let's see. For videos. So if you're looking how to build, we've got the NGA construction kit here. And you can like build it in real time. Like this is what you're going to get minus the stock. You're going to get like a plain black stock, but it'll fit all the colored stocks. And this will show you how to build it. Demills are fun, but a little inaccessible. NGA kit's the right up there. For the 8.5 ones, some mods you can do to make it look sound better. You could stand down a little bit, but really like loosening up all the parts. You want the parts to be a little bit loose. So loosen up the bottom screws, loosen up especially the sling swivel. You can take off the upper band too, the stacking swivel, the top swivel. And that creates space for the stock to open and close, and that creates a big pop. Outside of that, it really just builds sound over time. So I'm not connected, so I don't know. The warehouse at Glendale is what ships all of this, and right now they're closed to do entire inventory. Hopefully they ship it soon, but it could take as much as a week to start the shipping and then another week for it to arrive. I'd give it like 2 weeks because the whole warehouse is closed right now. A stock does not come with the kit. You want to order that separately. Yeah. Which the NGA kits will fit the high impact stocks in New Guard America here. So like you can get any one of these as well for $200. So if you want to pay the $75 extra, you can get the colored stock, and you'll find the link to that in the NGA kit construction right here down in the description. If you want a colored NGA stock, please check this here. Yeah, no, but it's the nicest feeling rifle you can buy online for sure. I go through a pattern where Glendale will send me one, and then I'll sell it and give the money to Glendale, and then they'll send me another one. I really enjoy the NGA kits. I think they feel really nice. And if you can afford the $389, it's the only way to get the gold parts. That might not be true anymore. Actually, I think if you go to glendale.com, you'll find under replica rifles. Nope, replica rifles accessories. You actually can get the gold parts individually, but you'll have to order all of them, and I don't know if it makes sense to do that. So you could technically get it separate, but like, yeah, the 389 is pre-built. You don't have to do any work to it. Then of course we got the Springfield replica. If you're not planning to throw above triples, like this will get the job done. I'd say this is like rated for up to triples. It's worth, especially, yeah, the price difference. It's way better to get the NGA stock in a solid color and the NGA kit than to get this, I would say. Oh, that was chrome. Black stock, black metal. 275. Okay, judgment call on that. 275 for just this guy, plus shipping and taxes and everything. It's a good rifle. It's just not gonna get you much past triples. I feel like you're gonna want, if you're doing anything maroon sling and above, you're gonna want the NGA stock stuff. Cool. This was a fun stream. Well, I'm going to get with Andres on January 1st, January 2nd. And we're going to kind of go through everybody and send out the emails to make sure everyone's cleared. So look for that email like January 2nd. But whenever I get submissions for that, I just file it. You know, not even looking at them. But all right. Congratulations to everybody who passed stream today. If I missed you on the list, sorry about that. This is about a general order of like how the stream went. So if you're looking for a person in particular, this is in order of qualification for sure. But I might be missing a name or two. If you don't see your name, doesn't necessarily mean you didn't pass. I think only one person didn't pass. So I think there are 2 people I forgot to put here. So my apologies to them. You guys get any other questions for me before I head on out? Lots to do, lots to do. All right, you guys go outside, spin a little bit. I will be back in about a week, a little less than a week, for the online drill competition. Make sure you guys sign up for that. Without any further ado, though, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for participating. The Drill Dojo is only possible because you guys submit your videos and have fun with it. So thank you so much. If you guys want more online drill competitions, sign up for this one. Lots of participation in this one will equal more ODCs in the future. And then if you want to see what everyone did, January 3rd, tune in. It'll start early because scheduling. So it'll start probably around noon. Big announcement's going to happen sometime then. Okay, big announcement's going to happen during that stream. All right, so stay tuned. I will talk to you later. Happy drilling.